You've heard a teaser of the legal argument supporting Proposal 16. You've heard a theological argument for the underpinnings of Proposal 16. You've heard a scientific defense for the underpinnings of Proposal 16. Next, you're going to hear from somebody who has blown my mind with his enthusiasm and passion for protecting children, somebody who reminds me of the fishermen that Jesus recruited to change the world. The Proposal 16 movement includes a leadership team where I think there may be only one person with a college degree on this leadership team. I know one of us doesn't even have a high school diploma. It's made up of everyday, ordinary, blue-collar, passionate, kick the doors down, dependent on God, Alabama citizens. And next you're going to hear a man who just a few weeks ago was at the construction site in the morning and then by lunchtime was just feet away from the governor's office. Please welcome our Director of Church Relations, Matt Blocher.
Thank you, Sam. Thank you, supporters of Proposal 16. Thank you to Proposal 16 for letting me come and speak. It was about a year and a half ago, I was listening to a talk. It was actually a video where I watched a man speak about how abortion has affected his life and how he was doing nothing about it. He was a minister of the gospel, and he never actually did anything. Yeah, he said he was pro-life, but what did he actually do? Did he ever act on his convictions? Well, he did. Long story short, he formed a group at his church, and they began to go to the abortion mill, and they began to go and love women. At the end of the talk, he brings up a lady on stage, and she holds up her baby. And he says, "Here's the baby that we were talking about." That message moved me. It really made me think, what am I doing about being pro-life? I say I'm pro-life. 80% of Alabamians say they're pro-life. But what are we doing about it? For the last 40 years, the murder of innocent children have happened. Every day, 365 days a year, the state of Alabama allows for 16 children to be murdered. Proposal 16 did not pick me. I picked Proposal 16. I was just your ordinary guy, just like most of you. Still am the ordinary guy. I saw Proposal 16 and what it was proposing to the governor to do. God had been moving my heart and changing my mind. I reached out to Proposal 16. I knew that I could do something because I had asked, what am I doing? I had a chance. I met with Sam, had a brief lunch, and I looked at Sam and I said, what can I do to help? I don't have anything to bring but myself. As Sam said, by day, I'm a construction business owner. But in my time, during the week, I set aside time to speak and to talk to as many people that'll listen about ending this murder in our state. I've decided that since I have a platform, to use it. Each and every one of you today have a platform. Proposal 16 is here for you. I would challenge you today to ask yourself, how can I be involved? What can I do? Here's the crux. We've been doing this since Roe v. Wade. and the 20 week bills and the heartbeat bills save lives, but it only regulates the murder. We need you, the people of Alabama, to stand up and to say no more, to say that Proposal 16 is something that you believe in, that you've changed the way you think about abortion, that it's murder, and that you want it ended immediately. So lastly, I ask you, be a voice where you are, your church, your work, your neighbors. Talk to them about Proposal 16. Call the governor. Let him know that the people of Alabama will not stand anymore for the murder of innocent children. I want to read one scripture that I believe describes how we should act on our convictions. In Matthew 22, the political and the religious leaders of the first century were asking the creator of the universe, what's the greatest commandment? The sovereign creator of the universe said, love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your mind. And then he threw him for a loop. He said, and the second is like it. Love your neighbor as yourself. I want to ask you today, what is love? Love says, you first. Thank you.